Yes, Jah Rastafari, give thanks and praises. RAS TWEED, ending a very nice session at the Dot Gate. Sharing the time in the studio, sharing the reasoning, sharing this very nice, wonderful experience. I give thanks for coming and for carrying on the works, showing the people such goodness and things. And yeah, I just wanted to ask a few questions about the eye work, about how the eye is involved into music and
yeah, man. Well, I like to say greetings in the name of our Lord God Rastafari, King Selassie, but give I life. And second, I love to say give thanks to my brethren here to my left, to Danai for bringing I over, to all the masses in Dubgate, right here in the heart of Italy, support I and I brethren Dan, positive movements and positive things we are dealing with. So yes, it's a pleasure to be here and to experience the Italian life and the vibe, and it's been a long road to trod, and music was in the family for many, many years. We have no farm tuition and thing, but it's there. My brothers bring records in the house, and so the music is there. I go out street with my friends. I remember at 12, 13, I listen to reggae and soul, blue beat and early. Hey, he's a big old man, remember that means 50 years of age, so don't forget it. Anyway, so yeah, 72, 73, early big youth, Uri, me I hear all them in the house, me I go to the street and I hear the soul, rock, and some friends back them time. And I don't really know I can sing. Then we get involved in what they call Adventure Playground. All up a UK man back in them, from them times we know about Adventure Playground, where you go and you play and we make a little scheme and we collect some newspaper, recycling. We get some newspaper and we get our money. We get 4 speakers, we get an amp, and we get a deck. So that was my real first recollection. And we took up the microphone, just like it was natural, to do something like that. So that was a little song in Bass and Eat, called Icon Hi-Fi. And I take the name of Barbarian Tweed. Why I don't know my brother.
So you were already into Rastafari at that time?
No, I was a youth in this time, just 13, 14, but no Rastaman was about. No Rasta was in my family, because I come from a family where if any of my brothers and sisters who was living at home at that time, it was out. So you have to obey the law, So at 12, 13, no. I don't even start burn ganja until late in life and stuff like that. So no, my first real awakening to Rastafari is like about in the early 80s. So you could say to certain, not late, but it's just when it was my time. So it's like early 80s, Bass Lead in Birmingham, all up a big sound system, Jukalai, Iron Sound, Studio City, Quaker City, you have King Iowa, Jungle Man, big song from Answorth. So I take up the crown and get that vision and that feeling, like it's about 82, 83. But we only hold it for about 18 months because the nuts farming slow. I may get pressure from my dad. So him say, for the parents,
my parents in the UK, was it?
Yeah, this is in the UK. Yeah. So I come from Birmingham, the city of Birmingham. So I come from Birmingham, the city where you have, like today, you have man like Morriman, Big Star, you have man like Earthquake, Isaiah Davis, Messenger Douglas, Prince Jamo.
Many good.
Yeah, all the singers and group like Steel Pulse and them come out of Birmingham. So all the music they about, you know what I mean? So really, I couldn't hold the Rastafari too strong for too long because my father would say to me, out. So I love and respect my father. So
Definitely.
I worked for 18 months and trim, but still have it in my heart, but can't wait on my head. So really the big time for me then really was, at that time also I was in a group called the Mystic Revelation of Rastafari, the first group. So I go from sound system to a live band where we sit down with guitar, like Steel Pulse, like as well, we sit with guitar, we work music. So I joined as a saxophone player, but never really know how to play the sax properly, you know. So Mystic Revelation together for 2 years, 3 years, but 2 years, 1 year of practice, 2 years of making shows local and around Birmingham. We had 2 shows in universities, Manchester, Leeds, and some university towns, second cities in the United Kingdom. So yeah, and then as I say, I trim, and then 86 is a big year. 86 we go to Jamaica for the first time. I go to Israel. So I start to Nats again. The summer of 1986, and I hold that, and I take up the faith of Rastafari strong. From that time, 89, you have a federation in Birmingham, over in Barnsley, called EWF.
Yeah.
So you have some brother there called Culture T, Pocket Size. I only put them man there. A brother called Asha. So I them run the house, the foundation, organize many things, many dances, many cultural exchanges. Go to Europe. Them other enterprise thing what they used to use. I think how they use spirulina, the kelp seaweed. So make dance for raise money to help with a spirulina project in Ethiopia. And that was an experience, because in this time man is looking for some direction, because it's not enough just to knot up and to read and to know the certain cliches and scriptures and stuff like that.
Centralizing.
Exactly. So exactly, as Gabi says, you say, to centralize, to come around a little bit, you know. So I did with that for about 3 years, but really I reached to a point where I just feel that I stagnate, and excuse me, certain things don't go on too right for me in my liberty and things like that. So I just say, you know what, I leave that, and from that, then I don't join no formal organization again. But I have brethren, Ras Benji, Levi, DJ Ark, where we come together for many years, and we sit and we reason and we ask each other questions about things. What is your reason? Why is this? And we even went to a class, me and my cousin called Ras Benjamin. There was in the library, they have some people who give a series of lectures about the Apocrypha and the various different subjects in and around the Testament, Bible. Because it's the Bible that we look for the source of inspiration.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, forget the meaning, and to get the wisdom, and to know how to
the proper key. Yeah.
Exactly, for know how to use that in a 21st century liberty of life. You know, so yeah, that was good, and it's like a food, because a man needs food, and knowledge is food, and knowledge is the power, you know. From a man of knowledge, he can make wise decisions in life. So it's just this always what a man I look for, and the music run parallel with that. In that, I suppose you can say I'm a man that when I get into something, not suppose I do. So in this period, I wasn't really into music. It's just theosophical. Because I go to Egypt, I go to Israel with the brethren then, and we are looking and we are searching through, again, from the Christian perspective, not orthodoxy, but because our upbringing is West Indian. So of course, our first port of call is, as West Indian, is West Indian, is Jamaica. I'm not Jamaican, but it's West Indian, Jamaica. Then after that is Africa. So yeah, and then really, so I hold my faith all the way through. I work, family, children, all the faith, and really back into music again is 1999, and I started a group called Rockers Hi-Fi, which is a fusion group of dub and house. So I bring that roots element and bring that all the way right through to the where Mellow Vibes, Morriman, big brethren of mine, Birmingham, Lincoln, and it just worked from there. So really, you know, I work in a number of different projects, overproof sound system and different things like that. But right now, I just Depanja Road, Depanja area, me one, in terms of music and some irony.
We know you have been through many different countries and places, and with many different projects, not just reggae. And first, I would love to know: did you always get the chance to see and meet Rasta people on your travels?
Sometimes time is always a limiting factor. You know this yourself, because so on my trads, with music and without music, I get to meet Rasta. So I meet Rasta in Mexico, I meet Rasta in Japan, I meet Rasta in Romania, you know.
You see I presence is everywhere.
Exactly. Scattered all over the world, 360 degrees, it's a globe. Because, of course, for many, first is Prophet Bob through the music, and then it go on from there. So yes, I get to meet many people of all different walks and races. Sometimes they're not wearing the crown, the outward, but article,
definitely,
vibe, you know. So I mean, as you know yourself, incarnation of we, man like we, sister like we, all over God's earth, and it's always a blessing. I mean, I don't go to these two places. I don't go South Africa and Brazil, but I know through brethren and from seeing on YouTube, foundation very strong, just like here in Italy.
Then you know you represent Rastafari also, as I said, during different different experiences, like different musical works, musical sets, musical acts. What you feel about it?
Well, you know, the music is universal. So when a man book me, whether it's a straight reggae thing, is a sideway left field, and call it music, a left field kind of music, them buy into me for my presence. My presence is Rastafari, and I bring that for them project, to that project. So I don't change what I do in the terms of my musical presence, because my musical presence is I and I live it. So that can't change, because that is my foundation. Foundation fi set, foundation fi build. I and I essence can never spill. So bring it.
That's right. Just about a message for the community and for the dub gate people, for the dances people.
Well, dub gate massives to my left and over to the back, Shaka Roots to my left, man like Dan Imperial. My brother here, you know, I try to do a thing, not for himself, not for ego, but for the masses of the area. So as we know, you know, each one teach one. So Dan, I try doing things for bringing the people them, spread the message, spread jam message, musically, harmonically, with vibe, educate, inspire, and entertain. So it's just music, life, and love we are dealing with. Me, I love to say to the people, keep it royal, keep it loyal, and keep it clean. You see this one finger. Don't point no finger upon no man, because you see this little one here pointing, but the other three them point back at me. So when me point at this camera, I automatically point back at myself. So my reasoning is what? We all understand the concept of good and right. What is good for the self and what is not good. So let's just live life. And the Rastafari tradition, and make we go on and profit. Blessed love, Dan, Shaka Roots, all massives in the place, RAS TWEED in the house. Rastafari, Sila, pleasure.
Blessed, give
Blessed,
thanks,
Mary.
Bridget.
Blessed.
Isaac side, blessed and
Blessed.
blessed.
Give thanks.